Yeah, three things you said: sleep, money, and time, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe everyone feels that way too, even without kids. Everyone.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm sure you know what they say. It doesn't matter how much money you have, you always need more. So I mean, everybody, but it's not like the parents. I remember when you and I first had our conversation, you shared with me how much it costs to have two kids in a preschool. I mean, my jaw dropped. I mean, I don't have kids, so I wouldn't know. But I mean, this is a huge cost. So when parents say we we don't have enough money, that's more valuable than somebody saying, "Oh, I want more money," right?
Yeah, I think they say now you're supposed to have saved $200,000 before your first child in order to like set them up for public, even that's just sending them to public school, but having $200,000 saved ahead of time just for your hospital bills, depending your insurance, even with insurance could be $15,000. Again, it's really hard to get kids into childcare, right? If it's there's no universal preschool right now, so either parents aren't working, who's watching your child? You're having to pay for childcare. Anything starting to save for college. College right now is at $58,000 for even public schools, I believe. So $58,000 a year for college is, there's your $200,000 alone. So it's very expensive to have kids right now. That's why people are saying, now it's like a luxury to have more than one or two kids. That's why people are having kids older, right? And so you may not have as much energy as when you could have kids when you're 21 years old. So that's why you're so tired. That's why, your back pulls out when you're lifting kids all the time. It's just a very different, maybe you had IVF, which also, if you had IVF, that cost you however 100,000 before you even had a kid. So there's all these costs, with kids that it's not a hobby, right? Like you have to pay these things a
Yeah.
lot of times, and you can try and, get clothes from a friend, right? You can try and ask a parent to watch your child. There are things you can do to save yourself money and time, but your kid's going to need diapers. That's going to be a cost. You're going to have to figure out how to get those diapers. You're going to have to figure out childcare. You're going to have to figure out all these things that really do have costs tied to them.
So everybody listening, these are all pain points for parents. So focus your copy and your images and videos around these pain points. And these are big pain points unrelated to our conversation.